Hi friends, Simit here from InformedTrades.com. Today is Friday, July 11th, 2014. Time for our daily Forex chart review. Basically, in these sessions each day, I share the trades I'm placing, adjustments to existing positions that I put on the markets, all as part of helping traders learn. If any of the terminology I'm presenting is unfamiliar to you, if you're new to trading, or familiar with other styles of trading, you can check out InformedTrades.com. We have a huge archive of learning material, not only covering my style of trading, but many other styles of trading as well. Check it out, share your knowledge, set up a practice account, ask questions. We can all learn together. Okay, let's take a look at the charts. Okay, right now on the screen we are seeing a chart of gold. And like we discussed yesterday, gold has broken out of the rectangle. It is above the 200 exponential moving average, it's above the 50-something moving average. So far, so good. I personally think gold in this situation is looking very positive, is basically in the clear until we get to 1380. That's my take. Of course, in terms of what I'm actually doing with my money, as I've mentioned, in all these daily video sessions, I'm viewing gold as a long-term type of investment, a hold. I expect this price to go up considerably in the years to come. I think we'll go past the 2011 highs. So that's sort of the way I'm seeing gold. Personally, I'm still buying. But in terms of short term, I think we've got support at 1330, target at 1380. I do think the trend is bullish, so I think there's a good chance we're reaching 1380. That's sort of my short-term outlook. Moving on to Bitcoin, pretty big rally today in Bitcoin. And we have, well, there's two ABCD patterns drawn on the chart. I'll probably delete this one, or hide it at least. Oh, that didn't seem to do it. There we go. Okay. So now looking at this one, we've all the pullbacks are being defended. We aren't seeing more of a pullback greater than 50% thus far. I think really Bitcoin should be at 680. I think that's a good near-term price target. Like I mentioned, I entered at 522, right around here. Once we broke out above the 200 exponential moving average here, I think that's a good level to buy at if price falls. I think even buying at 607 is warranted. I am viewing this as a high-risk speculation. I think it could go to zero. It could also go 10 times higher. So I'm positioning myself accordingly. Basically, I'm holding this, a bit like a longer-term thing. I really am looking for a 10 times return on my investment. I've invested a small amount, so I'm going to need to. If it goes to zero, I'm okay with that. Obviously, that's not preferred, but I can accept the risk. But I need to hold out for a much larger gain. Probably, I'm looking for a price of over 5,000 at least, really, before I start to take profit. That's Bitcoin. Now, Aussie Swiss is an order I had on yesterday. And I've since de-risked the trade because, that was not what I intended. Okay, so here we go. We had a nice hammer-ish candlestick pattern yesterday, a long wick off the 50 and 200 exponential moving average. So we have a support level here. We've got a 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, and we've got 50 and 200 exponential moving average, all right around the same level. So I think it's a really formidable level. Price is responding to it. If you see this thin orange line, that might actually be easier to see on the 4-hour chart. That's a near-term resistance level, which the market has since cleared. We haven't closed above it yet. However, I have prematurely moved my stop to my break-even point. Okay, so my stop is now 83.56 where I entered. If price collapses back down and comes back to 83.56, I'll be closed out. Won't make any money, won't lose any money either. So this trade has been de-risked. Switching back to the daily chart now. The target profit is 85.06, which is a resistance level established here. 10.29 last year and 11.13, so in October and November of last year. That's the resistance level that's been established. We have had a long period of consolidation. We did have a pullback from this swing low to this swing high, and we do have the 50 and 200 exponential moving average. So there's a lot of signs there that made this trade safe, or what I thought would be a reasonable probability, good reward risk, and I've since de-risked the trade. So that's good. Hopefully it goes in my favor now, but now it's just a matter of sitting back and waiting. I am seeing more and more weakness in pound Swiss, in Swiss. So I decided to go long pound Swiss as well. That had a favorable technical setup. I see the Swiss being weak on other currencies, so I thought that was a good, worthwhile trade or worthwhile risk, I should say. I'm set to go long here at 52.45. The stop is at 5,200 even. And the target profit is 53.80. Basically, we've pulled back from this swing low to this swing high, 50% lines here. We did have a bit of a long wick yesterday off of that, and we're in an upwards price channel here. I think this gives us the stop loss placement is below the 61.8. I think it gives enough of a buffer. So let's see if price falls a little more back to the support level where it was yesterday, where it just briefly touched. Then it'll get filled. At this point, it is not filled. That's pound Swiss. Canada yen, this position did get filled. I just put it on this morning. Not the most encouraging price action at the moment because it really just blew right through the entry point. Ideally, you want to see some resistance offered there, some support, I should say. Swing low, swing high, same pattern basically we're seeing throughout. We're clearly in an uptrend pattern of higher lows forming. From this swing low to this swing high, we have a 50% pullback, 61.8 actually. And my stop is, right here at 94.14. So we'll see. This black line here where I entered is also a level that was established as being, a key level in April. We have a long wick off that level. Even back here, you could argue January. So that level has some significance in addition to being a, between a 50 and 61% pullback. So in a Fibonacci zone, plus there's support there. So let's see. Let's actually take a look at the 1 hour chart also. This just got filled moments ago. Okay, so we had a huge, there must have been some news event that came out that pushed this down. Let's see if bulls step in to defend. But right now it's a small floating loss. So that's basically it. I've got a small floating profit on Aussie Swiss. That trade has been de-risked. Pound Swiss, there's a pending order. And Canada yen was just filled this morning. Apparently some news came out an hour ago, had a big down bar that filled it. Currently a small floating loss, but we have a ways to go, not over just yet. That's about it for the trades I have on this morning. Of course, I also have these trades documented on my blog on InformedTrades.com, so if you have any questions, definitely check us out there. Best of luck in your trading, and we'll see you next week. Take care.